personal trainer, it's our job to keep our clients educated, motivated, and progressing as their bodies are ready. But what happens if your client is ready to progress, but you can see that their bodies are not? You want to take the same exercises that you've been doing and maybe just tweak them slightly. So they think that they're getting a different exercise, but actually you're perfecting their form so that they can progress with strength the way that they should. So let's go ahead and review some simple exercises to make sure that your clients are progressing the way that they should be. The exercise I'd like to review is a functional strength exercise for your entire body, and that is the plank. I know, so simple, but yet so very challenging. So often I see people doing push-ups or just holding a plank with their shoulders up in their ears, their back is sagging or arching, and they're not really performing the actual strength perfect form. So it's very important to go ahead and challenge your body from a very beginner level so that it progresses appropriately. Using your Total Gym, you can do this from a very beginner level, but add challenges along the way. So let's go ahead and review the perfect plank. I have my incline placed on a higher level, so the higher the incline, the easier the challenge. But just because it's easier for you doesn't mean that it's easier for your clients. Remember, they might have weaker wrists, so they need to develop the strength in their wrists, and having an incline can help them accomplish this. So you just want to make sure that their shoulders are on top of their wrists, they're retracted back, their core is engaged and not sagging down. You want to make sure that the nose is in front of the fingers or the arms. And then as they do that, you can either lower the incline or walk their arms back to a lower level of an incline. And you can keep doing this until the incline is at a lower level closer to the ground. From here, you can challenge those people that are ready to advance by opening up through the glide board. So you can hold it right here, they can do some push-ups, you can even take their legs back lower, take the incline even lower towards the ground. And to add a little bit more from there, you can open up through the glide board using your arms, lift up through the leg. You can add that dynamic motion, challenging through the core. And these are all plank works, but it's just a way to progress at a very beginner level for those that are beginners, and then be able to advance and keep challenging those advanced clients of yours. The next exercise to review is a bridge press. This is another exercise that is so simple, but yet very challenging, because a lot of people don't have that glute and hamstring strength that they think that they do. But yet, it is the exercise that can be such a beneficial thing for more strength, more power, and it helps tone up the backside. So using your glide board, you're going to have yourself on a high incline. The higher, the harder, and obviously the lower the incline, the easier it'll be for your beginner clients. Come to the edge of your glide board, and you're going to place your heels at the very top. Now I'm going to keep the glide board open just so that it protects my knees. From right here, you're just going to have your clients lift and lower the hips, trying to keep the glide board as still as possible. That'll help them activate and keep constant tension on their hamstrings, but also to keep their core and their balance and stability engaged. From here, you can start to bend the knees and progress them by extending out through the legs while keeping their hips lifted. For more of a challenge with the hips extended, you can have them keep the hips high and add tiny little pulses at the bottom of the motion. This really burns and targets those hamstrings and glutes. And then to advance it once more, you can extend one leg. Keep the knees side by side and the hips level as you lower the leg down and up. A big thing here is that you'll see the leg will start to sag or the hips will start to go lopsided. So you want to make sure that the knees stay parallel to each other with the hips high and the core engaged at all times. These are tiny little movements that you can start to tweak. And to add one more challenge, you can start to add a little kick, keeping the leg high. This will really challenge those advanced clients of yours and keep them coming back for more. And the last exercise to review is the back fly. This is such a simple yet challenging exercise as well, and it's so very important to have strength in the backside of your body. We'll start with the beginner level in a seated position. Obviously, the higher the incline, the harder the challenge. From a seated position, you can extend the legs so that they stay out of the way. This actually helps work the core. So you're going to open up the arms, and you're going to take them into every different range of motion, not just one. This is what will help challenge them from a beginner level. Once they're able to progress from here, you can take them into a kneeling position. Just by coming to a kneeling position increases the strength challenge. So without even moving, my body's already working harder. I can take this to another progression from a high kneeling position. Again, this really strengthens through my core as well as my arm strength and my legs. I can also take it into static equilibrium by keeping my body stable and rotating through my torso, but yet activating through my back. So these are all definite exercises that you can do that are so simple, but yet adding a little bit of a tweak or a different range of motion really challenges your client in the angle that they need. This will help them coming back for more, keep them motivated, and keep you, as the trainer, the best trainer that's out there.